So I always go through phases with fic reading where like I'm reading a ton, and then often what happens is like I read one that is like so good that I just have to like put my phone down for a while and like walk into the sunset metaphorically and just be like, I'm just gonna sit with this one for a while. And like most recently with Steddie fics, that was hang on, I have to get the title because it's long. It was Let Us Dwell in Fair Ithilien and There Make a Garden by Materialism and Sparkly Slug. If you haven't read this series, holy shit, go read it, first of all. But that's not what this TikTok is about. This one is about how I was talking with my friend today about how I'm excited to go back to start reading again because I'm finally ready. And how the trope that I hope to see more as I'm like looking for fic now is Eddie being like absolutely appalled and betrayed by himself for his taste in men. There's just something so fun to me about the like, it's basically that Tumblr post that's like, I can't believe I'm gonna fuck him. You don't have to fuck him. No, I'm gonna. Like, I just find that so funny. And like, I compared it for Steve and Eddie earlier to Blue and Gansey from The Raven Cycle, and specifically this comic. Like, I don't know why I find this sort of just like punk absolutely despairing at a prep so funny, but like I do. But within that, I think it's really important that like I don't think that like Eddie genuinely thinks that Steve is like stupid or dumb or vapid or any of those things. And I actually think that it's very much the sort of, if anyone says those things about Steve, he gets very angry and protective and is like, fuck you, how dare you, oh my god, why am I defending him so strongly? Like, it's that kind of thing. Like, it's much more just stuff of like Eddie coming to terms with how a lot of his first impressions of Steve have either like been wrong the whole time, or that Steve has changed and evolved. And I don't know, I just keep picturing sort of like, do you remember those like, I don't know, Destiel fan arts that would be like a list that Dean had of like rules about Cass, that it was like, don't tell him this, don't do this, like keep around this and like all that stuff. I just keep picturing like the Munson Doctrine like being constantly edited and revised and just like under review, and just like Eddie just sort of slowly coming to terms with the fact that he's like, fuck me, this dude's really cool, and actually maybe I'm in love with him. Oh, fuck. But yeah, I just enjoy that trope, and I hope I kind of encounter it as I'm trolling through AO3 again, because it's about 11 p.m., so I figure that's the right time to find like an 80k fic.